Yo, Sagittarius. Song that's playing for you is Dude. And then the first card to come out for you was the Five of Coins in reverse. So it's either you were investing in an idea or you were in a mindset at one point in your life or period. And now it's like you might have thought you could have got something out of that. So it's like you once upon a time you found wealth here, but now it's like you in a different space and you might be expressing yourself differently. You got a different dude now. You in a different realm when it comes to how you feel about what you're doing or what you want to do. Whether that's what you want to express and communicate to your world or what you're just doing when it comes to yourself and how you feel. Look, now that you in this awareness, you might be stuck in that. You might not be accepting feelings or emotions from other people about what you got going on now. Now that you know what dude you want to represent, who you want to be, what you want to put out to the world, where you want to go and how you want to invest and spend your time type of vibe. You feel me? You might not be participating in the same type of shit you used to. Or you just not thinking the same way you used to. It don't got to be external. It could just be a whole internal shit. People around you trying to figure out what's going on because your dude ain't being what it used to be, male or female. You're not expressing yourself how you used to. You're not traveling the same way you used to when it comes to you expressing and communicating your ideas with your folk. Then you not sharing certain aspects or characteristic traits with people no more. Look, because you don't find any fulfillment or passion out of that. Because then you might realize what you was doing wasn't for you. It was more for them than it was for you. Now you ain't doing that no more. You let that go. You don't find wealth in that idea. You can't uphold that anymore, whatever that is. Now you might be representing your own dude. You representing your own, and look, that shit came out. You don't look. Whatever you was in, it wasn't for you. Now you in the position to make the decision to let that go. You shedding that. You releasing that. You not thinking about shit like that no more. You in a position to observe your mind and realize what you spending your mind or your time on ain't something that you want to participate in. You know that's not your truth. You know that ain't, look, you know that's something you want to be closed off or stand away from. But you might be in a position in your external world where you already in some sort of light because of that. So there's a community of people that already associate themselves with you and this together. You and this always together. That's that. When they see Sagittarius, they see that too. You don't want to be associated or connected with that no more. Internally, you might have already disconnected yourself from that. But people around you, every time they see you, they're like, oh, Sagittarius, you still doing that? Oh, you still with so-and-so? Oh, you still expressing yourself in that manner? It's that type of vibe. People still throw that energy at you, even though you have no internal affiliation with it. It might bug you to the fact that people still come up to you and express this to you, bring this type of mind to you, bring this type of idea to you, and it's getting on your nerves at this point. If it's like that, oh, what happened to so-and-so? So you tired of hearing that. You've been moved away from that. You've been traveled out of that. You've been stopped expressing yourself in that manner. But yet, motherfuckers still around you coming like, oh, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, I thought you was doing, you just told a motherfucker last week you been stopped doing that. Here they go this week. Oh, Sagittarius, what happened to this? Yeah, you ain't fucking with it. You might be in the position to realize folk around you, they trying to keep you in a certain type of mindset. Because you constantly telling them you done, but yet they constantly asking you if you still in it. And them's the folks you need to separate from. Look, they trying to take your abundance away from you. They don't want you to think rich and wealthy for yourself. They don't want you to think outside of this. They don't want you to think broader than what you were in. So they gonna keep bringing it back to you. Your world just is gonna keep throwing that in your face. Oh, Sagittarius, what happened to that? Oh, Sagittarius, you should probably try, like, you feel me? They're gonna try to get you to think about it differently, shift your passion and your expression about it, but you know that make you weak. You know that takes away from you more than it gives back to you, type of vibe. You tired of that. That's what, now, whether that's you dealing with a person or you dealing with yourself. The song that's playing is 3 Nights. I'm telling you, it ain't take you long to sort your emotions out about this, whatever this is, whether that's an idea or you might have been in a position where someone, PSS, they day in and day out, they putting in legwork to try to get you to accept this emotional mind and or perspective. But you already in a position internally, little do they know, internally, you already let that shit go. You just still physically here. Why you still physically there? You might got some response. Look, you already killed that dream that you once shared with that person, those people. Look, you woke up. Now that you up, internally you up. Internally you killed that once upon that idea you had. You once saw a vision in that you don't see no more. Now you in a position that it's like you may still be in that relationship, job, career path, You in that hobby, you knee deep in that hobby, neck deep in that hobby, to the point where your whole world, everybody automatically know that, oh yeah, that's what Sagittarius is doing. To the point where you wake up and walk out the door, everybody gonna think, your whole family, oh, that Sagittarius going to that. Oh, that's the Sagittarius going over there. You feel me? Little do they know, you ain't even doing that no more. But you might be in a position, just let a motherfucker think what a motherfucker think. You feel me? If it's like that. Because at this point, you done expressed to your people, your environment, your world so much that you done with that. You can't, what else can you do to get the point across? You feel me? Yeah, look, you got this. Someone might feel naked around you. If it ain't you who feeling naked. Someone feel exposed. Someone feel vulnerable. Someone feel now someone's on a position to go in a new path regarding their ideas, mind, and or expression, or that's you. It's a 6 and a 9. You feel me? So you might be in a new pattern. You might be in a new association or community when it comes to what you do day in and day out. Because what you were doing day in and day out, it wasn't communicating what you wanted to communicate to your world. You weren't being received and known and seen how you wanted to be received and known and seen in your work environment, in your family, in your habits, hobbies, routines. You always went to a certain environment. And when every day, it was like this was you were passionate about this. And then one day someone might have expressed something to you. It's like someone got vulnerable with you, and that lets you know the dynamic of the situation y'all in some way, shape, or form. You feel me? Now you may be in a position where you don't feel as confident now that you got to participate in that. Might not feel as confident as you used to. This back in the days, this was something you were willing to show your world. Now you might not want you might not want your world to see this. You feel me? You know we talking about those sides. Let me tell you, she hot. Can't tell you much. You used to have a passion, though. You used to have a fire for this. You used to have a drive for this. Now when it comes to this, and every time you go there, you feel exposed. You feel naked. In a manner you don't want to be naked in. The song that's playing is Walk 'Em Down. Yeah, and it's like this it crept upon you how this hit you. How this snuck you. It's like someone sneaked you for real. Hit you with a smooth, they caught you off guard with a smooth uppercut type of vibe. Now it don't gotta be actually someone hit you with an uppercut. Now if you're in a situation where you was in some beef or you was in some sort of conflict and someone actually ran upon you and snuck you, then that's you put yourself in that situation. Now you may realize, damn, the people who was around you set you up type of vibe. If it's like that, it could be like that. It don't got to though. It could just be in a position where you were in an environment and the awareness you had about it was one way and the truth about it crept up on you in another way. Now you hit with this truth about this relationship that you in, that you done told everybody about, this friendship that you in, that you done invested. You allowed your friend into too many situations that you involved in. Your friend of your family, your friend of your relationship, your friend of your business, your friend of your own personal habits, hobbies, and routines. Now they sold in your life. And you can't get them out. Now you feel exposed every time. It's like now they hit you up. Like, oh, Sagittarius, we doing this today. You might not even want to be in a position where you want to express yourself with that person today. But yet, no, it's a we thing now. It could be like that. So you got someone sold up in your life. Real nice. Real tight. And then they the same color stitching as the what idea or what environment, you feel me? So it's like they blend in with the environment real well. Only you can see them for the snake they are. Everybody else around them, oh, they real cool, Sagittarius, just let them come in. Oh, Sagittarius, why you being like that towards that? Nobody know what you know about that but you. And that's why when you in that presence, you feel a certain type of way. You don't want to be seen with that. Because behind closed doors, that person real wicked. Don't nobody else know that though, because when they outside, they real clean. They know how to dress it up real nice. And shit, they played, that's how you got. Look, that's how you got. They dressed that shit up real nice. Carried themselves like a real upstanding citizen type of vibe on the outside. But on the inside, it was rotten. Walk them down. Look, they hit you with a smoke flash. They hit you with a flashbang. You was real confused emotionally. It's like they use your unawareness about how you felt about them to their advantage. Now you might know how you feel about them. Now you got some sort of clarity. But you got the clarity after you already about neck deep in some shit. Type, if it's like, it don't gotta be like that. Don't let me tell you shit. You know, if that shit ain't for you, don't wear it. Look, but back in the day, look, the song that's playing now is Loved by You. Back in the day, you had a passion for that. You was burning. You ain't gonna tell me you wasn't burning for that. You ain't gonna tell me when they slid on you. Look, cause you used to hold this. You used to find wealth in that. Yeah, you used to tote this bag. You used to talk about this. You thought this was your justice. You thought this was it for you. Up until it showed you who they really were. Whatever it was. You know what we talking about. You know what we talking about. Don't let me tell you nothing sad. Can't tell you shit. Damn, we at 10 minutes already. That's nuts. Look. I'm telling you, whatever, and you got your mind on something now. It's like internally you already in a new, you investing in new feelings, you building a new structure when it comes to your life. In your external world, the first card, your present time, you might not be in a position you want to be regarding your passion. You might still be somewhere you really don't want to be. You might still be expressing yourself in a manner you really don't want to be. But internally, you in a whole new world. You already traveled. You ain't do shit but do what Sagittarius do. Grow, develop, expand. Type internally. Now, it's just a matter of you outgrowing this environment. This relationship, with this feeling that brings you down in your external world, because you still participate in it, and it still has you in a hell, internally and or externally. You know what the fuck we talking about. Sagittarius, put your foot in the shoe that fits you.